Welcome back to Parsnips and Parsimony. We are vlogging today, and Art has a camera, I have a camera, and we want to take you along for our day. It is middle of March, and we've had gorgeous weather, and then last night we got about 8 inches of snow. So Peter's been helping catch up on the snow blowing and getting everything cleaned up. So now it's time to head up to our rental property. That is so close to being done. We can't wait to show you all that. But I'm going to give that camera to Art, and I'm going to be working at home today with some of the kids, and we're going to see what we can accomplish. So I hope you enjoyed the video.
Welcome to Parsnips and Parsimony. I am at the investment property right now, and we are trying to get it finished. It's almost done. Here it is. We have some, Janelle got some pictures yesterday that we're going to hang up. We have a few other things. Then we have some kids just hanging out here too. Yeah, so we need to get the bed made. We have another bed right there, another picture that Janelle got. And a couple of days ago, I put up the shelf over the cabinet, and then there's another shelf right over here that we put over the refrigerator. We have the construction in the upstairs room almost done. Here's the bathroom. You can see that it's almost done too. And today what I'm going to be doing is working in the stairway. Obviously that needs a considerable amount of work. I did get the railing installed a few days ago, and I painted underneath where the railing is going to need to be so that we don't need to pull down the railing again. But we have a lot of work to do up here, and then also I'm going to move that light so it goes right up there where it used to be a long time ago. So that is going to be my work for today, and it is Saturday, and that's the day we get a lot of work done. And Janelle got a picture frame a couple of days ago, and this is our firehouse several years ago. You can tell that it's an old picture. And that's what our firehouse looked like back then. We're going to hang that up in the, on the wall somewhere. A couple things you guys may be wondering. Everyone's been telling me lately, Art, your face is red. Well, that's because there's been a lot of stress and it's making me break out a bit. Anyway, that's the reason for that. Also, if you're wondering why there's so much stress and why it's taken so long to finish our firehouse, the reason for the stress, I'm going to be intentionally a little bit vague. We have an elderly friend that we help take care of, and she has been the target of some, elder fraud, and we are having to protect her, and it has taken a lot of our time, and that has made it very difficult to vlog and very difficult to work on the firehouse or anything else for that matter. So that is the reason why we have not been vlogging very much lately, and we will tell you more about that when we can. It's an ongoing situation. It's been going on for the last 5 months, and we will tell you more when we can, and I promise you it will be a very interesting story when we can tell you. But right now the matter is very sensitive, so that's all I'm going to tell you about it. And that is the reason why we've been very stressed lately, and the reason why we have not gotten nearly as much done as we hoped to get done. I'm going to get started now. What I'm going to do first is I have to pull down some of the tin ceiling. What I'm going to do is pull out some nails and so that it comes down a little bit like that. And then what we have to do is we have to put some insulation up in there. And also I'm going to hook up the wire for the light fixture. I'm going to set up the ladder.
Please don't get hurt, Dad.
I'll try not to get hurt. Okay, and I have my vice grips. What I'm going to do, I'll show you real quick what I'm going to do. So what I need to do is take a vice grips and get a hold of the nails. And pull the nail out. And each of these has, I don't know, about 20 nails in it. I don't need to pull them all out. I don't need to get it out all the way. I just need it so that it hangs down. And I will put this back up when I'm done. In case if any of you are worried that we're tearing down the beautiful old ceiling, we are not tearing it down. We are going to use it again. I am just clean it down so that we can get the work done that needs to be done. Whoa, dust. A lot of dust in here. Let's see.
I think I can't do it.
I got the ceiling pulled down, or at least as much as I need to do what I need to do. I'll take you up the ladder here. Want to see some dust? That is dusty. Look at that. That's a lot of dust. So I need to get up in there and run a wire and then put some insulation in there. And there's a little girl checking. There's a little girl checking things out.
So today Grace and I are working on picking up their dining room. Several friends have been giving us some gifts, and after the holidays, it's time to take out the toys that we're not using and spreading them and sharing them with other folks who can use them. One of my lights is going on my dining room, and I am going to be working on cleaning out our school desk here. In fact, I'm looking to take this out and remove it. It's just a little too big for this space, and it's not working. So I'm going to start cleaning it out and looking for a replacement for this. I'm looking for something a little bit narrower here because this is just too fat. So it needs to be a little bit skinnier so when people are at the table, we're not always having to bump into this. So that's what I'm working on, and Art has left with the kids, and they're at our rental property doing some final touches up there. Hopefully he's vlogging for you guys. Did that have all the pieces? Mm-hmm. That looks pretty good. All right, we'll keep that. Actually, there is one foam one in there. Take that one out because that one goes to the other set. And we'll just keep the square ones in that bag.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's not good. Toss that right in there. We found a bin, and this is, I don't know, it got tucked away in a closet in the boys' room. And I'm going to say hasn't been touched in probably 10 years because we found Peter's finger paints from when he was a kid.
Well, it has been touched, only the pipe cleaner.
Oh, did you guys get the pipe cleaners out of it? Well, this one's absolutely no good. We'll check that one too.
Can you open these?
Okay, let's open this here. I'll give you the camera. Let's see. This one's glue. That one's obviously dried out.
Yeah.
These are hard to open.
Looks fine.
No, it's not moving. It's rock hard.
Oh.
Let's try the black one. Dried to a crisp. See, if I can move it like that and it doesn't move, it's no go. All right.
Last one, the red.
You want to check the red? Ugh, this one.
That one.
See, it doesn't move. So it's just no go. Is that one any good?
It is good. Listen.
Yeah, that might be okay. Yeah, that one looks fine. Plunk. Probably just needs a good shaking. So this was an old craft bin.
I wash it off.
That one still feels...
Stuck.
Yes, you can wash that off.
Can you use a pipe cleaner?
Yeah, find one that's really bent up. Like,
one?
yeah, that one, really bent up. Grace helped me sort out all the construction paper by color, so we have that in the front here. And then I'm going to just put the other craft supplies that we don't use all that often in here. So I have pipe cleaners, I have foam that I'm looking for a bag to put in there, some cardboard, because a lot of times projects call for cardboard, so I'm going to put that in there. And then the paint is actually going to go on the third floor because I have a whole painting department up there, so we're going to do that. And then Grace was working on putting all of the paint brushes. This is the water paint that the kids do, and the kids do a lot more with watercolor. So I'm going to leave that in the bin so they can have access to that more often, and then we'll just bring down the acrylic when we need it.
I'll show you what I've done so far. I got the wire run up to the electrical box up there, and I need to get a light fixture to go on there. and a couple other things to hook it up. I went down to the basement to find a light fixture, and I jokingly call this my electrical supply store. Let's see, I think we're going to use this one here. I like that one. We have a few other light fixtures down here that we got from various places over the years. Well, there's a cute one there, but that's for outside. And we probably have a few more down there. I'm going to clean it up so that it looks cleaner and nicer. It's a little dirty from hanging downstairs.
And it does. That's gonna look so nice.
Well, what, Daniel?
Where did that come from?
I don't even remember where it came from.
It came from a garage sale.
It may have come from a garage sale. I know I got at least one of those downstairs.
Did it come with the
sale.
house?
I don't remember. It may have. I do not remember where this one came from. I know I have a few downstairs. And I remember where.
Dad?
I remember one came from a garage sale.
Dad?
Someone just gave it to me. They said, "I know you're going to use it. And you're going to enjoy it, and I want it used and enjoyed. So just take it." And I said, "Thank you." And I don't remember if it's this one or the other one. I think it was the other one with the 4 lights that they gave me.
Wow.
So. And we will use it someday. I don't know when. I'm sure I'll find a use for it
Dad?
eventually.
If you found the old house, the other one would go over the
That was a perfect.
And I got a few other parts I need from my electrical supply store. And I also have a plumbing supply store here, and what do you call those? Doorknobs and hinges and things like that too. I got a lot of stuff down here. So here is the light fixture. It's a really nice light fixture. Someone was getting rid of it. I don't even remember where we got it from, but it came from somewhere. Then I have my little, no, this is not chocolate bars. It's electrical connectors.
Little change of plans. Peter came home. A friend of ours from church, her usual plow guy, is in Pennsylvania. They are not getting any snow there, but he's not able to come back and plow her out. So I'm going to take Peter over. We're going to get her plowed out and taken care of. And then I will get back on my project here. But I got this almost filled up. Still have some miscellaneous papers and things like that. But we're making progress, albeit slow, but progress.
Lydia's shoveling and Janelle is using the snowblower. I'm going to head back to the firehouse, and I have my things with me to hang up the light, and then I am going to see what else I can do. I got the wiring installed, and the next thing to do is put insulation in the ceiling. So I'm going to do that. It's partially in there. It's in that section. So I have to do those 1-2 sections right there. And then I have to go back probably, I don't know, about 8 feet. So I have to shove that in there. So there's the insulation. You can see that there's a hole in it right there. The local hardware store, not hardware store, the lumber store had it for $10 because they couldn't sell it because of the hole in it. So I bought it, and it's a really good deal. If you've priced insulation recently, you would know that it's this is over $100 right here, and I got it for $10. Size really doesn't matter because I'm just shoving it up in the ceiling anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And this is a nasty job doing the insulation, but as with any nasty job, you just do it and get it done, and then it's done. This should not take too long though, because I only have 2 sections to do. When I did the rest of the insulation in the rest of the ceiling, it took a very long time, and it was super nasty, but this is just a little bit, so it shouldn't be too bad.
It is snowing. The forecast said it was supposed to turn into rain. It did not turn into rain. So Pete is finishing. He has contracts for a couple of the neighbors, so he's working on them. I was working on the snowblower, except the snowblower, this keeps coming undone here, the chute. So the chute keeps throwing snow at me. So I think we're gonna have to finish this up by hand. I'm not sure how to fix it. We tightened up the bolt in here, and I don't know if that loosened up again. But whatever the case is, it keeps popping off on me, and I can't get it to stay on at this point. And maybe there's just too much snow in there. So that's a little bit of an update while we're out here working. I hope you guys are having some fine summery weather where you are when you're watching this, because we're up to, gotta be getting close to a foot of snow now. And they're calling for 4 more inches still. So, anyways, I might give this one last shot, or the mighty shovel. So I'm just sitting here trying to get Peter's ATV jumped. We knew it was on. We knew it'd been not acting right, but we were just hoping we could get through this one storm. And he got most of his work done, but he didn't finish all of it. So this is my 3rd time up at his customer's house. We're trying everything to get it jumped. We don't want to leave it here overnight. He is hand shoveling. We shoveled part of it by hand. We're going to finish it up, get the ATV home, and then regroup and figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. But we're at a little over a foot of snow. My parents, which are further north, are at 16 inches, and my brother, I think, was close to 2 feet. This is crazy. This is almost more snow than we've had all year in upstate New York. So right after I posted that last update, Peter and I were hand shoveling this customer's driveway, and a large branch from a pine tree went cracking and crashing down, landing some in my engine, some of Peter's ATV. I'm so thankful that we weren't near, because we hadn't shoveled that side yet, because that would have been where we were standing. So yeah, that was a little dramatic, but had to get Art. We have to load up the ATV. It's not running at all. I don't know if it's the starter or the battery. We tried to jump it twice. It didn't jump. So we have to get it home. So Art is helping Peter with that. And I'm here for moral support and help for whatever they need. So yeah, welcome to spring. It's a great way to start out the spring. And in other news, we vlogged everything that happened today. So I don't know when I'm going to get around to editing it, but it is vlog, and you guys can see what we did today. Didn't get a whole lot of the Peter and my drama, because we've been shoveling and that's not really exciting. But Art's been working at our rental property and he said he got a ton of videos, so I can't wait to get that up and show you guys.
It's time to go home, but I did get quite a bit done today. Actually, I might come back later, but I got all the insulation in and everything done. I'm ready to close up the ceiling. There is a spot right there that was ripped badly, so I have a piece right here, a little patch that I'm going to put up there to cover that up. I'm going to try to do that later tonight after dinner. I'll come back by myself and I'll probably be able to do that fairly quickly and see what else I can get done.
It is 12:30. Peter is out plowing with Colin now. Art is still working at our rental property. I'm going to bed. They'll get home when they get home. But I hope to show you everything in another video that Art accomplished at our property. And good night. Thanks for coming along. And see you next time.